So I recently went to the cinemas theaters to watch the new Disney movie Zootopia 2, and my honest opinion is that it is so good. The first was also really good, but this one, the second one, is way on top, way better. And I won't talk about the story because that would be spoilers, so we're talking only based on the trailer, like the graphics, the amount of details, the art, the animation, because we're in our channel. And I want you guys to go watch it yourself because I won't be spoiling anything other than the scenes I have seen in the trailer. So let's get into the video. First things first is the quality. You can already tell just from seeing the trailer that the animators have much more experience with the character design than they had with the first one. It's hard to explain, but from when you watch the first Zootopia and pay attention to the amount of details on the skin, on the fur, on the world, on the colors, and on the villains, you can tell there's a big difference between the characters in Zootopia 2 compared to the first one. Like, Zootopia 2 is full of so many colors, so many details, so many different characters, so much action. Like, there's so much going on in this new movie that it is crazy and hard to explain. So what I especially like about the movie was the way they put the main character in the spotlight by using complementary colors to make sure the viewers knew exactly who they were looking at or who they were supposed to look at. So here in this frame right here, you can see that everyone else is wearing black except for one character, Judy, and the background is very purple. So the thing about this frame is that the purple background has a very dark value, a very dark purple, while Judy's dress is a very light yellow color, very light yellow color dress, and the value of the yellow dress is way higher than the purple one, and therefore makes her stand out more in this frame than everyone else. And what this does is that it makes the viewers know exactly who the main character is, who they're supposed to look at, who the show is about. And I really like this specific method where the animators always choose to use a higher value color of choice to make sure people know exactly who the main character is. Next up is the world building. If there's something I pay a lot of attention to when watching an animated movie, is the world building. Zootopia is a beautiful place, a beautiful city, and it's very unique, especially like the way they make sure that any animals can get around with different methods. It's so creative, and it's a very creative idea to build a world. What I really like about the Zootopia 2 movie is that everything is so colorful and bright, and that there's something going on all the time. Wherever you look, there's like every detail. The animators make sure every detail is spot on, put in, and that's something I like about Disney movies, Disney 3D animated movies, when they like take to the next level by adding details. It can be to the world, it can be to the characters, it can be to the action. But Zootopia 2, they chose to put a lot of details in their world building, and I love that very much. So wherever Disney animation make movies, the films are often very bright and colorful, and that's something that makes them very interesting to watch, makes Disney's animated movies very interesting to see. One thing I noticed is the way they chose to use different themes for each part of the world. Like, first up we have the underworld, where they use dark red to show that the lizards were living a hard life. Why, you might ask? Well, that's something you have to see. But then in the other part of the world, the colors are bright, showing a happy atmosphere. The difference between the two worlds are insane, and that's something I really like about Zootopia 2 movie, when they like chose to use all type of different colors to make the movie, to make everything stand out, to make the main character stand out, to make like it's hard to explain, but every single frame in the movie is so colorful, it's so bright, there's so much color, there's so much combinations, there's so much like color balance, and so much value, like higher and lower value you have to look at. Like there's so much going on in the movie, and I really love that. So it's like every frame in the movie represents a color theme somehow, and every frame is like a picture, a masterpiece, something you just want to grab and hang on your wall. I can tell that Disney animation will keep dominating the animation industry if they can continue making movies as good as Zootopia 2. Like the amount of action, the story, I don't have anything bad to say about this movie, and I would highly recommend you to go watch it if you already like Disney animations in the first place and just really want to see a good 3D animated movie made by Disney since the flop about Disney's Pixar's animations movies like Elio, Red, Luca. Those 3 movies were so shit. I have to admit they were so shit. I hate it. So if you really wanna like make your Disney experience way better after watching those films, I would highly recommend you to go watch Zootopia 2. It's an insanely good movie and you won't regret it. I loved it, and I loved the first one. And that's it for the video.